You guys, I am back home. I am safe. I enjoyed Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I had no idea that was such a beautiful city. But let me clear the air about something. When I said that I was twerking, I didn't literally mean twerking. You guys have such a weird imagination. I know I was exaggerating a bit. I was trying to paint a picture, but I didn't mean that. I mean, nobody twerks at a heavy metal concert. So this only reminds me of one thing. I really have to be careful what I was saying or whatever I do say or don't say, because you guys are truly listening to every syllable. But once again, there was no twerking involved. I have never twerked before. I wouldn't even know how to make anything move like that. But it was a heavy metal concert. And when I was younger, I did listen to heavy metal music. Not religiously, but just kind of on occasion. So this is just me, I guess, reliving my youth. And it was a lot of fun. But, I'm pretty much R&B. I think I have everything Aretha Franklin ever made. I have a few classical favorites, as one of the squaddies found out. And also there is my gospel, and I even have some country music selections, as well as, let me think. Oh, and Luis Miguel is my favorite Latin artist, Luis Miguel. So what I'm trying to say is that there's really no genre of music that I haven't found something that I like. So whether I'm listening to heavy metal or some Gregorian chant, there's something for everybody in my music playlist. Today, when I was in Starbucks, I was listening to their music being piped in, and they played one of my favorite songs of Etta James, Sunday Kinda Love. Now, if you're old school like me, you know that song, Sunday Kinda Love. Look it up. It's really a great song. And for those of you who have images of me in your mind's eye twerking, just cut it out. It didn't happen. But it's fun and it's funny, and that's what I'm really here for. I'd like to make this podcast as fun and informative as possible. And so, yes, sometimes I want you to use your imagination, but please do not have my body moving like that, because right now I have a couple of discs that are out of alignment, and I don't know, maybe that would fix it, maybe not, but I did not twerk. But as you can guess, how did I not do some of the things I was supposed to do, like my merchandise? You have to ask my technical advisor, someone who has committed to helping me sort out some things on my channel. And so far, the only thing that Nathan and I have worked out is a watermark. Other than that, and we've done the interview. So I'm going to try to make sure that we're on track to do the other interview. And I'm also going to make sure that I'm not going to any other concerts for a while, probably until next time that he comes to visit. Otherwise, I'm just not going to go to any other concerts until I have everything worked out with this channel. So that includes merchandise. That also includes my Patreon page, which if you are on Patreon, thank you very kindly, but it's a disaster, and you're okay to say so. I haven't I haven't updated much information on the Patreon, and I'm not sure when that's going to happen. But again, I have some help here with me, and I got only a few more days to get this sorted out. Isn't that what they say on the London Tube? See it, say it, sort it. If you have never been on the subway in London, the Tube, they over-explain everything. Like some of the things that, like, of course, after 9/11, we had the similar thing here in the U.S. If you see something, say something. On the Tube is, see it, say it, sort it. If you see anything that looks out of the ordinary, please alert a member. Why am I saying this like, oh, I sound just like, Oh, like Lady Grantham, right? I sound like Dame Maggie Smith. I'm drinking a big cup of coffee right now. I just had some cookies and coffee because I need to get this podcast done. It is getting later and later. And yes, some of y'all have complained about the late hour because some of y'all need to go to bed. And I'm keeping you up because I'm posting later and later every day, it seems. So I'll tell you what, maybe I won't do a lot of heavy editing because that takes a lot of time. But just to get caught up, I'm all over the place, ain't I? Okay, I listened to, hello, Ivy here. Ivy, I know you guys are wondering what is my fascination. Well, not really. Some of you already know what the fascination with Ivy is. The last podcast from Sunday was otherworldly. Ivy gave me everything I needed. I was away from home, but I was thinking about my channel at the same time. And so finally this afternoon I had a chance to listen to Ivy. Ivy really illuminated things that I didn't know about. And then there was a lot of things that I had heard of, but I didn't have as much detail about it. But I'm listening to someone from the UK describe a lot of the pain that the Sussexes have suffered pretty much from the inside looking out, as opposed to me being on the outside looking in. But when I say inside, this is from someone from the UK who is describing in detail the accounts of the past 5 years, or just, some of the accounts, not all of them, of course. But I cannot tell you how impressed I was with this Sunday podcast, as I am every Sunday. Sunday is something that I'm always waiting for because, of course, Tina and Michelle, and then later on in the day, Ivy. So, Sussex Sunday. We need more Sussex Sunday. And I know Tina and Michelle has some things that they're trying to work out, and they want to make sure that they have good information and plenty to talk about so that they can, have their professional and lives. And of course, I believe Michelle is in school. So yeah, they need that time. But when they are available to us, it is just that much more of a Sunday. So I am just as big a fan of everybody in the Sussex community as any of you all are. I don't see myself as being any way exceptional. I'm just part of a greater cause, and I'm proud to do that, and I'm glad to do it, and I'm so glad to be here for you. And I am so grateful that you guys are constantly here for me. I mean, just all the well wishes and stuff like that. I've never experienced that before. So again, I am eternally grateful. Now, I want to say a little bit more about getting away. Okay, so I have not left my zip code since the start of the pandemic. And finally it happened, and I cannot tell you how glad I am that that was possible. So even though I haven't done some of the things that I wanted to do with the channel, I needed that. I needed to see people and do things and just be out and about in such a way. And so I'm grateful for that, but now I got to get back to work. So I'm still very committed to this channel, and I'm very committed to all of you. So we are going to, I guess, ramp things up for Harry's visit to New York, because that will likely be the very next big news thing that happens with the Sussexes. Or, who knows, they may have some other announcement that nobody has anticipated. But let me say it again, you guys. I am so grateful for this channel. This channel has, I don't know what this channel means to all of you individually. I know some of you guys have expressed your feelings about it. But to have this community to support the Sussexes, when otherwise, I guess individually, we were all feeling very helpless on their behalf because there was so little that we could do to help them. But having each other and having their backs through all of these like tough times has made such a difference for us. And I'm sure it has made a huge difference for them because they know that there's a community out there supporting them that doesn't want anything in return. So I'm glad for this channel. I'm glad for you all, and I'm glad to be able to help the Sussexes. And I don't have to tell you guys exactly the extent of my commitment because, as you know, I worked through that very painful oral surgery I had. You could hear it in my voice, but yet I slurred my way through it. And I did, even now I think to myself, how in the world did I do that? How did I do that? And I mean to tell you, I was very uncomfortable. At the worst, I had a temperature. My fever was like 101. But I'm glad I was able to get through it. And it couldn't have come at a more impossible time because of the trip to New York. But I could not be there for that. I had to be there for that because even though it was like a last minute announcement thing, it was just very important, and I wanted to lend my voice any way I could. So I guess I answered my own question, and when I say how did I get through that, you guys are the ones that got me through that. That's how I got through it. Why am I even asking a question? Because you guys already know. It was the squad that got me through those days. So, yeah. Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered, right? That's how they say it in court. So the question was asked, and you guys answered it. So thank you very much. So as I'm sitting here, I've already decided what I'm going to do tomorrow. It probably won't be the entire podcast, but somebody that I have taken to task quite a few times, I think I'm going to set aside a little messy tomorrow for her sake because I can see she's asking for it again. You can tell from that very sinister laugh that I'm already formulating my thoughts and I know exactly what I'm going to say, but I'm going to save that for tomorrow. Anyway, you guys, so I think I'm going to leave it there. Again, I'm not going to do like a big heavy edit on this video. I just wanted to say some things, and don't worry, you'll get your messy's worth. Is that even a word? Your messy's worth? You'll get your messy's worth tomorrow because there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and I'll make sure that I get it out there. Other than that, thank you for all of the, kind thoughts while I was traveling. Again, I'm back home. And it's good to be home. It's good to, be in my pajamas at home and in front of my PC rather than trying to do something on the road. Thanks again, moderators. I'm going to go through and take a look and see what's been going on because we are drawing some heat, aren't we? Or should I say, ain't we? We're drawing some heat on Royal Sussex. There's all kind of crazies chiming in on this channel. And I could not believe it. I finally had a chance a few days ago, if you remember, to see some of what's been going on. And I'm just like, where'd that come from? Remember, all Sussex, all the time. We are here for Meghan and Harry and Archie and Lili. And of course, the queen of all queens, Doria, Mother Doria, we're here for them. We're here for the Sussex family and Doria. We are here for them. And of course, we are always going to support them. So send all of your positive energy, kind thoughts, and prayers in their direction. And if you got some left over, send it to me. I ain't choicey. I'll take what I can get. Okay, all the best, you guys. That's it for now. Please like, subscribe, share, donate, etc. If you would like to make a donation and you don't know how, To help support this channel, you can go to the comments section where you can find links to the Patreon, the PayPal, and the Cash App. Thanks for watching Royal Sussex.